All right, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Aaron Tolan. We back again. This is going to be a quick rundown. Shout out to my man Seth Fowler for giving me this idea to do, because I want to share it with you guys. And today is a little bit weird because today I tested positive for COVID. 3 years, never caught it. This is my first time actually catching it. I don't feel too crazy though, just regular symptoms, but I got to basically quarantine for 5 days. So while we here, might as well get into it. So, without further ado, I want to get into my top 10 releases for 2023, my personal favorites for 2023, with a few honorable mentions as well. So, we might call it a top 12. But today's on foot, which actually this pair was actually going to be a part of the list, but then as I started going through it, I decided against it. But the Air Jordan 1 Lucky Green, I had these on foot today as I went to the doctor. So I'll probably be having that memory as I wear these once this COVID goes away. It runs its course. It's supposed to be for 5 days. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and give the first pair that I think deserves an honorable mention, at least for me. It was a dope pickup. I just thought it was a fire shoe from the very beginning. And I don't think it gets the recognition that it deserves because it was actually sitting. And I'm going to try not to do too long on each one, but I'll go ahead and start off, kick my list off first with the Air Jordan 3 Lucky Green. The selling point for me with these, aside from the colorway, was the sail accents here on the midsole, and the leather quality on these was just A1, chef's kiss. I actually had these on in New Orleans before they released. This is a woman's release, so yeah, I had these on foot way before anybody else had them on, and that's what I kind of did. I got this pair from Chicago Emporium, so shout out to them. A lot of my pairs that you're gonna see on here came from Chicago Emporium, so yeah, Lucky Green threes. Speaking of New Orleans, this pair right here just gets love just off the strength, because this is the first time I've ever raffled for a shoe in another state and actually won it. The Air Jordan 3 Wizards. I won these in New Orleans, and that was just that trip alone was just insane. I'm gonna tell you something. There is something about that city, and I'm not gonna get into it. It's a little otherworldly out there sometimes, but beautiful place, great food. The vibe is amazing. I actually do plan to go back, but yeah, I won these in the raffle at in New Orleans, and I was in Cafe Du Monde when it happened, so I was very excited. But this is just a dope shoe, man. And this accent right here, this should be on every three, to be honest, almost every three. They should have put it on the Midnight Navies. They had it on the Midnight Navies, and they got rid of it. Why, I don't know. But yeah, this is a fire shoe right here. All right, so we're moving along, because I got a feeling this video is going to get super long. Next shoe, we'll go ahead and shout out. I had these on in New Orleans. This was an early cop. The Air Jordan 4 Thunder. Now, these, I wanted these like as soon as I saw them. And here's the crazy part. Out of the Lightning and Thunder series, I don't really wear these a lot. But this is just a clean shoe, clean colorway. I actually had these early too, so I wore these to New Orleans the day we took the Gator tour. And for me, just the black and yellow accents, man, it's just dope. This is a fire shoe. Suede is quality. Uh, yeah, this shoe is hot. So go ahead with my number 3. Sadly, I don't have editing, y'all. So yeah, you gotta work with me here. All right, so the next shoe, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop these. The next shoe, I think that's a top 10 pickup. It was pretty dope. Was the Air Jordan 1 UNC Toe. This was a fire shoe, fire colorway, a nice addition to the UNC one that was all suede, which was to me probably the best UNC one probably ever, in my opinion. That was one of the coldest UNCs ever. No disrespect to the OG pair, but Yeah, that shoe was fire. But this one came from I think I got these from Chicago Emporium as well. These were also an early cop because I wasn't waiting on these. And these are just a clean shoe, man. Clean colorway. The black and Carolina blue accents with the white in there is just perfect blend. So yeah. What number are we on, people? I think we're on 4. Oh man, it's gonna take a long time. All right, so the next pair that I think deserves some recognition is the red, metallic red foam posit, or the Habaneros as they call them. Yeah, these, first of all, red is my favorite color. So I never had these initially, and I like foam posits depending on whichever color they use. I can't wait till them royal blues drop. Goodness. Yeah, but this is just an all-around clean shoe. Love the metallic red. I love the material. I like that they went with leather on the upper. Even if they had chosen to use suede, it still would have been a fire shoe. But this one is definitely an honorable mention. No, that ain't an honorable mention. This is in my top 10 pickups, I'll say, for 2023. Dope shoe. I got these from Extra Butter NYC, and they was luckily they had a pair for me too. I was able to cop them because they sold out pretty quick. So we are moving along, people. Here we go. This pair right here was initially a pass, but I saw them in hand and I just said, all right, let me go ahead and cop a pair. And kind of the same thing that happened with the first pair. The Air Jordan 1 SpiderMan Across the Spider-Verse. Now, I bought my son a pair of these for Christmas because I've been wanting to get his pair since I got mine. And again, when the first pair came out, I wasn't even rocking Jordan 1s at the time. I wanted him to get the OG Spider-Man origin stories, but then as I looked at them, I said, yeah, let me cop a pair of those myself. And a very comfortable shoe. And at the time, I was rocking Adidas Top 10, so I was kind of getting into retro shoes and the comfort of a retro shoe. These are extremely comfortable shoes. Jordan 1s, I would have to say Jordan 1s and 11s are probably the most comfortable to me. But this is just, initially it was a pass because I really wasn't feeling the multiverse glitch effect on the shoe. But then when I saw them in hand, I was like, yeah, these are fire, man. This especially right here, this is probably my favorite part of this shoe. But anyway, yes, the Jordan 1 Across the Spider-Verse, or I call them the Spider-Man 2s, definitely a dope pickup. So we are halfway through here. Next pair I gotta go with, this one was a pair early and I couldn't wait to cop these, so I had these back in September. Shout out to, I want to say either Chicago or Fine Line, I can't remember. I think it was Chicago Emporium. The Jordan 11 Gratitudes. Now these, yeah, these were a no-brainer. These were a no-brainer. I have the Concords, the ones that released in 2016, I think. So you really didn't, if you have Concords and you kind of just like, but for me, I don't mind a double up. And I think this is kind of a nice double up to have between the Concords and these. But I love the gold accents on these. I love the sail bottom, which actually this is going to really come in play as the shoe progresses over time and you wear it. It starts to just kind of get a little darker tone. This is still a fire shoe. This is absolutely fire. And I was glad to cop these early. And I love the leather upper too. At first, I was a little leery about that. You know, I'm like, they keep doing this whole reimagined nonsense. But it worked. So we are moving along, people. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get into these. Technically, these are 2024 release, but since I bought them in 2023, it counts. Let's ride with it. So we got the Air Jordan 1 Yellow Ochre. This shoe is absolutely fire to me. Fire pickup. Cop these from Fine Line 1721. And he was trying to sell them to me, man. I was like, I got the taxis. I got the Polens. I don't really need those. Then he did a video of them in hand. I was like, brother, yeah, send me those, please. These are killer. Now, these, I would say, are probably more of a spring and summer shoe. And the suede upper too for sure. But yeah, these are just hot shoe. Very hot shoe, perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and just add it to my purchase. These are 2024 release. Bought it in 23. It counts. So run with it. Jordan 1 ochre, yellow ochre. All right, we almost done, y'all. I think we got 2 more pairs to go. So this pair, you already know what it is. I think this was a highly sought after release for 2023. I raffled for them and I just wanted them and I refused to lose on these. So I went on gold and copped these. But the Air Jordan 3 J Balvin Medellin Sunsets. Yeah, this is a dope shoe. And it's one that I don't wear often. So this will most likely get rocked a lot during the summertime. But this right here is the selling point. Oh, I got some smudge on there, man. And just like that, it's gone. Yeah, this was the selling point right here. The little, I guess I want to say these are the fragment lightning bolts in the smiley face here, but this is just a dope touch in the back. But great colorway, great shoe, great sock liner. These are just a hot shoe altogether, man. And when you wear these, you just feel like this exclusive thing. Like a lot of people don't have these on. So yeah, these are just a hot shoe, man. And I think the resale value ain't as high as people think. So, you know, I'd say I'd say cop a pair. The black ones dropped this summer, I think, and I do think I'm gonna try to go after those as well. All right, last but not least, my favorite release of 2023, without question, has to be number 1, the Jordan 4 SB. This shoe right here is a killer. This is a classic right here, man. This is my favorite release of 2023. I love everything about this shoe, from the colorway to the comfort, just the overall design. This in the back, like this is just a fire shoe, 100%. This is the only Jordan 4 in my collection where I have the eyelets laced up, mainly because they're so free and flappy. And then this part here, right here, was just a dope touch. But this shoe was my favorite release of 2023. Had to have it. I raffled at every skateboard shop that I knew in my area in Michigan. Had a feeling I wasn't gonna win because I'm not a skateboarder, but this is definitely the dopest shoe of 2024. And from what I can see, the military blue Jordan 4 is gonna be pretty much patterned after this shoe. Nice idea, good touch. I'm nearing my retirement phase from Jordans, so yeah, we getting kind of close there. But this right here would be my favorite release of 2023. So let's see for some honorable mentions. And I think I'm gonna just conclude right here. For honorable mentions, I want to say the Jordan 3 Reimagine was a dope shoe, but that leather on there sucks to me. Quality is trash on that shoe. Still dope, still wear them. But that leather sucks. Like literally it creased after one wear. And I get it, they're trying to, create that old school feel, but nah, don't ruin the leather like that. So my next honorable mention, the Jordan 14 Laney. This one was a finish line cop that I won online, man. I was happy to get a pair of these. Because these sold out pretty quick, and I barely wear these, man. This is a dope shoe, man. This is more to me for summer. I need some more Golden State gear to rock with these, but definitely a hot cop, and the quality is just flawless, man. This is just a perfectly executed 14. My very first 14 was the reverse Ferrari, I think they called it. And that was just like my intro to how comfortable and how dope 14s really are. But this shoe is fire, man. So, and then my last one, we can conclude this video because we have officially made 15 minutes, is, oh, I grabbed the wrong pair. Too bad I don't have editing. Oh, man. Here we go. Sorry, y'all. Yes, the last pair, the honorable mention, is the Jordan 2 Black Cement. These on site. Had to have them on site. Cop these from Nike.com. Yeah, absolutely love this shoe. This shoe is just absolutely sick. Yeah, I don't even have no words. Definitely honorable mention to me. So anyway, that's everything, brothers and sisters. Sorry for the delay. Sorry it took so long. But I'll be on quarantine for a while, man. So just know God is good and he's got it. So I'm straight. Peace.